In this episode of MGUY, we get the R8 back. Very exciting. I'm up here in the Blue Mountains, just on a weekend away, and I've brought the R8 up to give it a little bit of a workout, to test that everything's working, make sure that the car's behaving as it should. So far it's been absolutely fantastic. There's a little bit of a clutch adjustment that's required, but apart from that it's pretty much perfect. So before we do anything else, I'm going to give you some video of the collection last week. After nearly 8 months of waiting for the Audi to be returned, I'm actually on my way to collect it. Well, kind of on my way to collect it. Oops, sorry. Kind of on my way to collect it. I need to get it registered, which means I have to go and firstly collect the blue slip, which is the inspection slip, and then I'll have to go to the RTA, and then I'll have to come back and then get the plates on, and then it'll be ready to drive away. So we are going upstairs to the Audi Centre Sydney Service Centre. Can't really believe this is about to happen after all these months. It's kind of weird, but here we go. I think that's her. She's here, looking gorgeous. Almost unbelievable that it's back together again and ready to drive away. So we're just looking for the go-get. Just have to make sure which one it is. Winnie, the Corolla. I think it might be this one. Let's go and see. Is this Winnie the Corolla? I have no idea. Right, let's get to the RTA. Here we are in a Toyota Corolla, which is a go-get, which is like a car share system in Sydney. I'm just going to use the go-get to get to the RMS. Get the car registered. And then we can collect it. Almost unbelievable. Cannot believe that this is actually happening. What an adventure this has been. November the 27th, 2018 was the day. Wednesday morning. We were awoken at about 7:30 in the morning by a knock at the door, and it was our neighbour from the other end of the block of townhouses where we live. His words to us, or to my wife, were, "I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you. The garage has flooded." And my heart sank, of course, knowing that at the time I had two beautiful cars down there, the R8, which I'd only had for 6 weeks, and the C63 AMG, which I'd had for about 11 months, yeah. So I was terrified of what I'd find when I got down there, and my worst fears were realised when I saw that there was no less than about 40 or 50 centimetres of water flooding the garage, and it had completely inundated the interior of the R8. The C63 was slightly less seriously damaged because the sills were higher and the water didn't ingress so much over those sills, but the R8 was completely flooded. Base of the seats were covered, the electrics were completely ruined. You can check out the videos that I posted there, I'll link to them up above, but it was horrific to see, and I thought that the R8 would almost certainly be a write-off or a total loss because of the severity of the damage and the fact that it would need basically an entire new electrical system plus an entirely new interior as well. But as it turned out, the cost of the repairs, despite it being, you know, close to $100,000 Australian, was still not sufficient for it to be declared a total loss. So the car was scheduled for repair, and I was expecting it to take maybe a couple of months, but then the news came in that it would need a new wiring harness, new main wiring harness, and that is a part that has to be built from scratch in Germany by Audi, and it has a lead time of about 4 or 5 months. So that basically put the timing back on the car to middle of 2019. That's the story, and finally it may be ready today. I can't believe it. Let's go and get it registered. So we have the new Euro style plates for the R8. Not going to put the MGUY plates on just yet because they're stored somewhere else and it's just too hard to organise that. So we'll have a little bit of anonymity for a while. So now I'm going to head back to the Audi Centre and hopefully we can pick up the car. So I almost can't believe that there's not going to be some other stuff up that's going to mean that I won't be able to collect it today. When you look at how stripped down it was in the previous video, I'll link to it above. Like, the interior was completely dismantled, completely taken out to the bare metal. Such a lot of work to put this car back on the road. It's almost unbelievable. In some ways, it might be actually better than it was before. I mean, all the wiring is new, bunch of control modules, all new, completely new interior, carpets, seats, door panels. It's just mind-boggling. That's what's required. Oh my God, this is amazing. I'd forgotten how gorgeous this car looked. Look at, oh my God. I am blown away by how good this looks. I am absolutely blown away. Let's have a look inside. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that carpet. Brand new carpet, brand new floor mats. Oh, new door panels. Unbelievable. It's like a new car. It is like a new car. I cannot believe it. Whoa. Oh man. I love it. I love it.
Alright, and I'll just come down.
Perfect.
With the back on? Yeah.
Like the carpets are like, I know I don't want to get in.
It's a flashback now. You've just literally gone back in time.
Yeah.
So when the car was brand new, look at it, like it's just.
I know, it's all brand new. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm back in the Audi. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh man, need to get some petrol. But this is just awesome. Oh my God, I've forgotten how great it is. Oh man, so cool. So cool. And it sounds awesome too. Listen to this sound. Oh, this is marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. I love it. I love it. I'm in love again. Such a good car. I need to decompress now. I need to get some petrol, so I'll speak to you in a bit. So amid the squawking of the birds, we are just going to go and take a drive around some of the amazing roads in the Blue Mountains, and I'll catch you at the end. So we've got some absolutely beautiful winding roads here in the Blue Mountains. Deserted. Can really give the R8 a bit of a workout, which is fantastic. Let's put it in sport mode. It's a bit of a problem with the clutch in sport mode. It just is slipping just a tiny bit, so it needs an adjustment, the kiss point as it's called. That seems better. Maybe it's adjusted itself. I'm going to get one of those diagnostic probes to do all this kind of stuff, because it saves a ton of money rather than sending it to the shop every time. It's absolutely great to be back in the R8. Feels fantastic, feels really tight and kind of precise and small, and so eager and energetic. It's just brilliant. Look at these views, spectacular. Yeah, I'm not going down there. Looks like a dirt track again. I might take the CL65 off-road, but I'm not taking this one off-road ever. Terrible road surface as usual. It's one of these stone chip budget bargain basement surfaces. So horrible. See if we can get a bit of back road action. Get some views. Views on views. Does make an amazing noise, this car. When you step back into it after being away for so long, you forget how raw and intense it is. It's just like a bloody F1 car. I mean, it's crazy, especially when it starts screaming in the high revs, like if I just put it up a gear. Oh, that is just a beautiful sound. It's a fabulous sound. Oh, and views, yes. Look at that, gorgeous, gorgeous views. Lots of wildlife too, presumably being scared witless by the sound of this V10. Yeah, it's just a slight slip in the clutch there. You can tell that when it engages, the revs just slide down rather than banging in. And this is in sport mode, so it should be bang. So good to have this car back though. It really does. It's not kind of shouty like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari where you get constant attention. But when I parked it up to do the shots with the view in the background, half a dozen people came up to me and wanted to talk. Just leave me alone, I want to do a video. But it was fine, I'm very happy to talk to people. Yeah, it's not quite so shouty as a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. I don't want that kind of attention. It's the wrong kind of attention often. People want to race you. Not many people, unless you're a car person, would know what this is. Had a couple of people saying, "Oh, what car's that?" Which is interesting. God, I'm going to have to dig into this exhaust though, because it is extremely loud. I mean, nice loud. It has a fantastic tone. It's not just loud, it's rich. It's got a fantastic quality to it. Can't believe it's stock. Maybe it is. I need to get into the engine compartment. There's a cover that's over the muffler, and that should give me some clue as to what it is. All the parts I can see externally are Audi. Oh, the way this car just pulls is just unreal. It just hauls. It hauls and bellows. That Lamborghini heart beating in the back really does give this car something special, I tell you. McLaren schMcLaren. This beats it pants down. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this story about the return of the R8. It's great to have it back in the garage. I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm going to have some great content for you guys coming up in the future. Marvelous to have it back. Thanks for sticking with me through this crazy 8-month process. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like. It'd be great to have you as a subscriber and hit that notification bell. You can follow my Instagram channel at mguy.tv. I'm on Twitter at mguy_TV, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.